Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with some really cool cases from Bodyguard for the iPhone 16 Pro. These are their Paradigm Pro cases. So these are designed to survive an 18-foot drop, but they're not huge and heavy. They're relatively slim and lightweight. They have some really nice features, such as an included wrist strap that has a special attachment point, so you don't need to mess around with strap cards. You can also remove this easily if you don't want to use the wrist strap. These cases are also designed to make your battery last longer because they're going to cut down on heat. You've got vents on the sides to allow heat to escape, and the case is lined with a special heat regulation gel. Of course, the cases are MagSafe, and they're easy to get on and off your phone. Lots to love here. Let's take a closer look. Looking at the construction of the Paradigm Pro case, this is relatively rigid, so there is some flex to it. It's got a pleasant feel in the hand. The plastic on the back is very slightly textured, so that should be decent against fingerprints. You've got a smoother material here on the side. Overall, I find that this has a nice amount of low to medium grip, so it feels secure enough in the hand, but it's not going to be so grippy that it's going to be hard to slide in and out of pockets and handbags. You've got these little vents here on the sides. These are going to allow heat to escape, but they are really small. So if you look here, you can kind of look through and see the light coming through here. So I don't think that these are going to be big enough to allow much dirt or dust to get in, but they are going to be big enough to allow some heat to get out. So that's important. Should help your battery last longer. And then we have this special soft heat regulating gel here on the interior, also very gentle against the back of your phone. Cases are MagSafe. You've got a nice design here for the speakers, so the sound is going to be directed toward you rather than out toward the bottom. So I find that it works well. It also protects your speaker and microphone areas a whole lot more. Overall, a lot of really nice design decisions on here. I also really like this lanyard, this wrist strap. It's adjustable and it doesn't get in your way. So my problem with the ones which have strap cards is that strap card always kind of irritates me when it's sticking out of the bottom, whereas this is really a whole lot more out of the way here. Very nice design here. Putting your phone in this case is very easy. You just want to start on your left-hand side and then go over and clip on your right-hand corners. Once on, you've got an okay fit on here, but you do definitely have some give on here. It's not one of those really tight-fitting cases. Most of the give is going to be over your button areas and most definitely over the camera control area. You don't have much give at the bottom here due to the design that you have here with your speaker and microphone areas, where these are directional, so they're pointed upwards. You don't have your typical cutout here. Instead, you have like a little slit here at the top. So I think overall that's going to work better in terms of keeping your speaker and microphone areas nice and clean, and I find that it makes the sound just a little bit louder. I don't think that this case is likely to fall off or anything like that, but it doesn't have a super tight fit on here. So as far as the amount of lip is concerned, everything looks good. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here, one from Flolab, the Flolab Nano Armor one-time case-compatible screen protector. If I didn't have a screen protector on here, you'd obviously have more lip, but even with one, I think you've got plenty of lip to protect your screen. Everything looks good. Overall, just a very nice case in the hand. So looking down here at our port openings, again, you don't have those typical openings for your speaker and microphone areas because they're going to be routed up this way. Keeps everything cleaner, and I do think that the sound is a little bit louder this way. It's nice because it's coming towards you rather than off to the side. As far as your USB-C port is concerned, I think that really big USB-C plugs might have an issue fitting here. This is not one of those really large openings, but I haven't had a problem with any of my USB-C cables fitting, so I think most probably should. And then going up the sides here, we've got protective corners that jut out slightly, but not that much. So that's definitely going to help in a drop. And of course, you have that 18 feet of drop protection here. Going up the sides, pleasant feel. This feels like a TPU on the sides, and I would say a polycarbonate on the back. This case is just grippy enough to feel very secure in the hand, but not so grippy that it's hard to slide in and out of pockets and handbags. And it's definitely not the kind of material that's going to be attracting lint. And then going up here, you can see you do have those little vents. So these are going to allow heat to escape, which I think is excellent, but they are small enough and they're designed in such a way that I don't think you're going to get much in the way of dirt and dust in through here. Maybe some, but not a lot. And the fact that you've got the ability to allow heat to escape should improve your battery life, particularly when you're using battery-intensive applications that make your phone heat up. So looking here at our buttons, nice and clicky, great button design on here. Not the type of design that allows dirt and dust to get in here. And we got a really nice little action button here. And then going up here to the top, so you got those same corners that are jutting out just a little bit to give you more protection. Looking at the view from the top, you can see again, this is the amount of lip you've got with this case. And then going down the side, you've got a very nice responsive side button here. Everything is excellent there. And then you've got a wide, shallow cutout for your camera control button. So obviously there might be concerns with dust or dirt here because this is a cutout rather than a covered button. But most third-party manufacturers came out with cutouts rather than covered buttons, at least initially, because obviously they didn't have the full specs about how this was going to work. I find that this works really well, actually, and I do think that you've got a nice amount of protection here because you've got a little lip here in the front and a lower lip to the back, so in the event of a fall, you are going to have protection for this area. And because you have a wide, shallow cutout here, this is quite easy to use. I don't find that the cutout here is interfering with the use of the camera control area. Then looking at the back of the case, you can see we've got a nice textured material on here. This is going to give you more grip and it's going to be better against fingerprints. As far as scratching is concerned, this type of material is going to scratch, but not as much as, say, a glossy material would. And as far as your camera area is concerned, you've got plenty of protection for your rear camera, nice high lip here. And then going down here to the bottom, you can see we've got our wrist strap attachment point. I think this works really well. It is removable if you don't want to use a wrist strap, but for those of you that are fans of wrist straps, I think that this is very well designed. It's nice and secure, makes it a whole lot less likely that you're going to drop your phone, and I love the fact that you can use this without having to resort to one of those strap guards which are going to poke out irritatingly from your port opening areas. Obviously, this is a MagSafe case, so it's going to work great with regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging. No issues there. You got nice strong magnets on here. I was very happy to see that. And this is also going to work great with other MagSafe accessories like Apple's MagSafe wallet. So nice secure attachment there. And of course, you can use this with a variety of other MagSafe accessories like this UAG stand. I love this MagSafe stand that they have. Works really well. This one can be used in portrait as well as landscape. Super cool. Great magnets. Works really well with this case. Removing this case from your phone is very easy. Just start in your top right-hand corner, press that off, go to the bottom right-hand corner, press that off, and then pull out your phone. And then checking this out in the onyx color, really pretty. So obviously same case here entirely, but a nice new color. So got some nice designs here. I like the little dots that we have here on our protective corners. I think they look nice. I don't know that the dots actually do anything, but they're attractive. And then looking here at our vents, I also like the fact that these are not that obtrusive. They're not in your face that much. So unless you tell somebody that this is a case that has vents, I don't know that they're going to notice it right off just because of the design. But I think it's great that we have this. Exactly how cool they're going to keep your phone is, I think, greatly dependent on how you use your phone. Bodyguard says that you might get as much as 3.5 hours more battery life as a result of the vents and the special cooling gel that is lining these cases. I don't really know whether that's the case or not. I think it's going to depend a whole lot on personal usage, but still, it's got to be a good thing to have overall. And then looking here at the back, again, we've got that nice texture on here. Good against fingerprints, more grip. Overall, just a really attractive case. And again, that same black wrist strap with this one. So one thing I did notice about the wrist strap is that it can potentially get a little bit in the way of things like MagSafe power banks. So for example, this one still works great, still connects really well, but because of the position of the wrist strap here, you do have a little bit of a gap. So that's potentially a negative. But as I said, it still charges okay, still attaches very firmly because we got really strong magnets on here. Overall, really nice case. And then here in forest green, another pretty color. So you might be wondering what the difference is color-wise between the forest color and the hydro color. I certainly was when I saw them on their website because they're relatively close when you look at them on the website. Actually, when you look at them side by side, they are different. But your hydro is like a blue-green color versus your forest is kind of a dark forest green color. And then checking this out in hydro, really quite an attractive color. I think some people are going to think that this is more blue. Other people might think it's more of a blue-green. But I think it's really quite nice, whatever you call it. So looking at all four of these case colors side by side, you've got your lovely onyx and plum, and then you've got your forest and hydro. These are all going to be available directly from Bodyguard's website, as well as from Amazon.com, as well as other retailers. From Bodyguards, they're going to be priced at $54.95 each, and if you want to purchase them on Amazon's website, they're currently priced at $49.95. Many thanks to the kind folks at Bodyguards for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions about these cases or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. And do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Again, this is Kristen with The Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.